Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. The Office of the AG issues an arrest warrant for one of 3 Boost marketers. Also tonight, the governor asked leaders to work together. And how did the covenant come about? One of the founding fathers tells us. In sports, get ready to tee up for another charity event. Stay with us, we have these stories and more up next.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
I love Mariana's Coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Shizuru?
Kazuki?
Could this be a date? Go for it!
Try new McDonald's sauce now.
It's gonna be lit.
Go!
The Office of the Attorney General issued an arrest warrant for Boost contractor Shane Villanueva. He faces a charge of contempt. Villanueva self-surrendered at the Department of Corrections this morning and posted a $1,000 bail for his release. He was seen leaving the DOC facility with his lawyer Keith Chambers a few hours later. Villanueva is one of the marketing contractors for the $17 million Boost program. The Special Committee on Federal Assistance and Disaster-Related Funding are investigating possible insider payments and mishandling of funds. They say a significant amount of the money went into marketing alone. Villanueva appeared before the House panel earlier this month to answer questions in relation to the program. But on the advice of his counsel, Villanueva invoked his Fifth Amendment right, and the committee voted to hold him in contempt. House Speaker Edmund Villagomez then sent a certification of letter of contempt to Attorney General Edward Manibusan. In his letter, Villagomez states Mr. Villanueva is clearly in contempt as he has refused to answer any questions posed by the committee regardless of the question's incriminatory nature. He said, quote, I hereby certify this statement of contempt to your Office of the Attorney General for the purpose of prosecuting Mr. Villanueva in the Commonwealth Trial Court, unquote. As of press time, it is not known when Mr. Villanueva is to appear in court. Governor Arnold Palacios makes a call to island leaders, which is to confront the financial challenges openly and work together to find solutions.
Economic recovery cannot be achieved by any one individual, by any one branch of government, nor by the private sector alone, or by a singular department or agency working as we have in silos. Instead, I urge, LG and I continue to urge that we put our collective differences aside and work together as a team.
The governor spoke during an economic summit on Thursday held at the World Resort Taga Ballroom. In attendance were government agency heads, members of the CNMI legislature, and other leaders and stakeholders from multiple sectors.
We invite all of you here to focus on how we can resolve and move forward to face the challenges and make the Commonwealth a better place to be.
The summit was spearheaded by Matrix Design Group, who serve as professional advisors to the governor. The focus is to leverage military buildup to grow the economy.
It's the opportunity to leverage. You'll hear that word, leverage. You're going to hear that word too. Leverage this opportunity because I promise you it is not going to be here to be able to be leveraged forever. And Guam found that out, and we're going to bring forward some of those.
Celeste Bochiri-Werner is the Chief of Strategic Development.
So when somebody asks me, what do you really do? One way we like to say what we do is what we provide. We have amazing technical skill sets, but we're the Rosetta Stone. We're your Rosetta Stone. We translate the DoD vernacular. We help assist you in making informed decisions. And we make sure that those informed decisions are in the best interest of the Commonwealth.
Earlier this week, Governor Palacios, along with Lieutenant Governor David Apatang, Senate President Edith Delon Guerrero, and House Speaker Edmund Villagomez released a joint statement addressing the urgent fiscal challenges facing the NMI. Finance Secretary Tracy Narita disclosed that although there are positive economic activities contributing to the increase of hotel occupancy tax revenues, they have not been sufficient to offset declines in other revenue categories, such as the excise and business gross revenue tax for the second quarter. This means imports of general commodities and high-value tax items such as cigarettes and alcohol have declined and impacts revenue forecasts and collections. Narita states the 2024 fiscal year revenue forecast must be revised, and this prompts the reevaluation of financial priorities and modifications to expenditures. This economic summit will engage all stakeholders in developing comprehensive short and long-term economic strategies.
All we're asking, every one of us here, let's not continue to criticize each other. Let's work together for a better Commonwealth for all of us.
The CNMI Judiciary and the Supreme Court marked their 35th anniversary by hosting Covenant Day Conversation with two members of the Marianas Political Status Commission, Superior Court Judge Lilian Tenorio and Assistant Attorney General Relani Ogomero. The panel discussion focused on understanding the visions and goals of the Commonwealth people during that time. Manuel Sablan and former Lieutenant Governor Pete Tenorio were part of the talks.
Pretty much the acceptance by the people at the time of the negotiation was very, very high. And I had no doubt that it would, the covenant, when put to a referendum, would definitely be approved. But there were also challenges. There was about 20–30% of our people that did not support the covenant because of their own belief, whatever they may be, concerns. And also strong sentiment to continue on with the Congress of Micronesia and Micronesia to join some kind of a federation instead of separating.
The former LT says the proposal of continuing a Congress of Micronesia didn't work out, which led to the covenant.
The people had developed a sense of political maturity. And there was a party called a Popular Party, and a territorial party. And these two parties were really into each other's throat. Every time there is a campaign, the group would fight, and they would call each other names, and through the the public address system, and sometimes fire trucks would come and try to break up the riot because they were in a so-called riot situation where they want to fight and kill each other. But then when the time comes to select a future political status, that's when they really got united.
Tenorio says the first thoughts were to integrate with Guam because of the economic benefits everyone saw at that time. A referendum was then created, which the NMI voted in favor for, but Guam voted against it.
And it's a little bit like a slap on the face, and that got the politicians of the Marianas very excited with what to do. And that's why when you talk about the aftermath of the debates, the TT court was burned and the Congress of Micronesia was born. That was the sentiment that was expressed because they wanted to, in whatever manner and ways, to join the American political family. And that becomes the rallying point. Let's be part of the United States, whatever ways it takes.
This coming Monday, March 24th, marks the 48th year of the Covenant Agreement, which has forever changed the NMI. Tune in next week as we bring you more stories from Understanding the Covenant.
I love Marian's coffee from Join Me for a Cup. I think you would be really happy.
At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537.
The Saipan Chamber of Commerce will hold their 2024 first quarter professional development training, scheduled for Tuesday, March 26 at the Northern Marianas College campus. This quarter's topic: Artificial Intelligence in the Workplace. According to Executive Director Kimberly Camacho, the professional development training will provide participants with a comprehensive understanding of AI and its application in the professional arena.
One of the biggest reasons why we were drawn to this specific topic is because it's what everyone is talking about today in today's society, in today's business, personal even in education. So upon discussion with the Education and Workforce Development Committee under the Chamber, we presented multiple subjects of interest that the committee can select from to present to the Board of Directors for approval, and this was one of the topics that they were highly encouraging for. So we presented it to the board approved that, and it's a topic that's very interesting, so which is really what drawn us to offer it to our members and our future members.
Jerome Ortiz, who is the interim IT director of NMC, will be facilitating the training. Ortiz is expected to discuss understanding AI basics, AI in the workplace, and an introduction to AI. Chamber Board President Joe Guerrero.
What makes AI, artificial intelligence, interesting is it's being used by many people in companies to help them, whether write a letter, compose a plan. And there are good ways to use AI and maybe not so good ways. And there's some, just with anything with technology, you have to be aware of some of the pitfalls of using this new technology that everyone is sort of using, but maybe they don't have a good grasp of how to make it more effective. And just be careful. Just not everything that comes out of an AI app is necessarily true or a good resource. And so we hope these trainings kind of just help people learn more about the topic and improve your businesses.
Seats are limited and those interested are encouraged to register today. The training will offer 2 sessions, the morning session from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and the afternoon session at 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Training fee is $50 for chamber members and $60 for future chamber members. You can contact the SCC office at 670-234-7150 or email contact us at saipanchamber.org for your RSVP. The Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation advises the community and healthcare providers to be on the lookout for possible cases of measles. The hospital issued a release on Thursday stating that while the CNMI hasn't experienced an outbreak or spread of measles, it can be brought in from travelers. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports that declines in global measles vaccination have increased the risk of larger measles outbreak worldwide, including the U.S. The CHCC advises community members to stay up to date on their measles vaccines. In a CDC Health Alert Network issued on March 18, individuals, especially travelers, should follow their recommendations. Number 1. Even if not traveling, ensure that children receive all recommended doses of the MMR vaccine. Number 2, international travelers should check their destination's health notice for any reported measles outbreak. Number 3, parents who may be traveling with children should consult with their healthcare provider to ensure that they are current with the MMR vaccinations at least 2 weeks before travel. And number 4, after any international travel, watch for signs and symptoms of measles. The CHCC says measles is a very contagious disease and spreads when an infected person coughs or sneezes. It starts with a fever, followed by a cough, runny nose, and red eyes. Then a rash of tiny red spots breaks out, starting at the head and spreading to the rest of the body. To check what vaccines you might need, call the CHCC Immunization Clinic at 670-236-8745.
Fast, fun, and easy. That's how your home Wi-Fi should be. So start with an internet plan that fits your budget. Introducing your home Wi-Fi starter pack, also known as WISP. Enjoy up to 25 megabits per second for as low as $35 a month. Plus, a free router with your wireless subscription. That's hours of movies, games, social media, and more endless fun. Get your Wi-Fi starter pack today only at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Additional conditions may apply.
Location, location, location. Office space on Capitol Hill available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park. With natural light and ocean views, it's the perfect place for creative professionals. So upgrade your life and your working environment. Schedule an exclusive showing now. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Buenas sports fans.
Golfers, get ready to tee up for another charitable and fun tournament. The Saipan Chamber of Commerce is holding their 15th annual two-person scramble golf tournament on April 27, 2024 at the Laulau Bay Golf and Resort West Course. Board President Joe Guerrero states the annual fundraising event provides financial support for the Saipan Chamber Scholarship Program, awarding local students who are pursuing higher education.
The Chamber has, to the support of the community, has issued over $180,000 in scholarships over the past 15 years, and we're very proud of that. Our small organization, taking on a small part to help build our workforce. And, recently we've been limiting our scholarships to those who are attending the Northern Marianas College and NM Tech because of the Chamber. We truly believe that we really need to support our local educational institutions and have people start smart at NMC for one, or if they're into the trades, then start at NM Tech. So
golfers of different skill levels will have a chance to win amazing cash prizes. The first place will get $800, second place will get $650, and third place $500. Early bird registration is now open until April 8.
So early bird rate for two-man scramble is $240. They have the option to include optional play with an additional $20 for the early bird rate. However, after April 8, regular rates will resume, which is $260 for the two-man scramble and $30 for the
scramble.
Oh yes,
two-person
scramble. And optional play will be at $30. So take advantage of our early bird registration rates and register before the 8th of April.
There are two categories, the Team Gross and Team Double Peoria. Golfers will enjoy complimentary swag bags courtesy of the Chamber, encore snacks and refreshments, and post-tournament refreshments as well.
In the past, our tournament has sold out, so please don't wait to the very last minute. Again, we accept credit cards, so you can pay now and pay your credit card later. But yeah, sign up early. Again, we've sold out in the past a few years, and we've had actually a waiting list a few years ago. So, and we're looking to also invite Chamber members from the Guam Chamber of Commerce, and we'll be reaching out to our Guam players to come join us and support our educational scholarship fund.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
And for your KSPN weather report, tonight mostly cloudy with isolated showers, northeast winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, low 77 and a 20% chance of showers. Tomorrow, breezy, partly sunny with scattered showers, northeast winds 20 to 25 miles per hour, highs 85 and a 30% chance of showers. For your marine forecast, moderate to fresh trade winds will prevail today, increasing steadily thereafter and becoming fresh to strong during the weekend. Combined seas of 4 to 5 feet are expected to increase significantly starting late tonight as a long period northerly swell builds into the region and a descending shear line brings a quick rise in the northeast swell. High tide will be at 6:55 a.m., low tide at 12:21 p.m., sunrise at 6:19 a.m., and the sunset 6:28 p.m.